love them enough to take the time to reach out to my heart with compassion. And I went back to all these, so I became a Christian that day. And I've gone back to churches, not just Adventists, but other churches. And I've said to the people that were my friends in those churches, hey, where's our compassion? Where's our selflessness? Why are we being so hypocritical? We want people to believe in a loving God, but we're not living as God has asked us to do. So, I'm going to stand here before you today and say that I have compassion because of Christ.
Amen.
But don't write people off who don't believe the same way you do, or are not quote-unquote Christians. We need to be seeking the heart of God, asking Him to change us from the inside, so that when we come into contact with whoever it is, it doesn't matter if they're Christian, a Taoist, a Hindu, a Muslim, a Christian, it doesn't matter. That our souls will be so full like Peter in that upper room with this life-changing power that we will go smashing out of our door of our upper room and go running downstairs and go, hey, guess what I know? Guess what's been done for me? I want to leave you with one more thought. If the love of God, which is so amazing and so beautiful and fills you up and makes you feel warm and fuzzy and powerful and like you're riding on a cloud, if that love does not change you into a better person, it's nothing. It is nothing. If you are not driven to your knees every day to become a better person, to say to yourself, hey, everything I have is filthy rags. I have nothing to offer. If it doesn't drive you to your knees to want to know the Savior's heart, the man, the God-man who came to this earth and touched sinners, outcasts, the culture of the day said, these guys are disgusting. Have you guys ever had someone wrinkle up your nose at you, or their nose at you? Treated you like scum?
Yep.
Jesus embraced lepers. He didn't care about getting dirty. Because getting dirty was getting down and loving people. If you don't have that kind of drive in your life, to wash people's dirty feet, to hug the leper, to stop in the middle of a crowd who thinks you're the king of the universe and say, who touched me? And turn around and focus on her for a few moments, eye contact. Let her know. Let him know, I give a damn about you. If that's not happening in your life, then Christianity is doing nothing for you. And you need to ask yourself, what kingdom do I want to be in? Who do I want to be with? I'm learning to ask myself those questions every single day. Because as I look into the eyes of my children and I look at my wife, who even in their somewhat sheltered lives, I see hurt and damage and a need to be loved. As I look at each one of you guys in here, I can tell, I can see pain. And I can see hurt. And my heart is reaching out to you. And I'm praying to God that I will be ready and primed and willing to embrace you and give you what you need in that moment. I may not be the right person to reach you. But I'm praying and asking God to make my paths plain, that I can be at the right place at the right time for the right person. Not one of you in here is incapable of doing that. Not one of you. Every single one of you have the ability to embrace people and say, you are not worthless. I value you all, and I hope that I can become family with you. God bless you.